3, 2, 1.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the fucking movie reviews.
Fucking movie reviews. This movie is Gravity.
Gravity.
It's a relevant movie rather than like a 40-year-old movie like we did like 19 times.
Yeah, Weekend at Bernie's 2 is not a relevant movie.
People like no one's searching for a review of Weekend at Bernie's, but
hell no.
People might be searching for Gravity.
Yeah, if you haven't seen Gravity yet, I didn't really know much about it because I knew it was going to be a good movie. A lot of people were like, "Oh, this is going to be like a masterpiece. It's going to be different. And it's going to be cool." So I'm like, I usually don't like to watch a lot of trailers. So I really didn't know what it was about besides like two astronauts like floating
I just
around in
asked
space.
you, let's go watch it. I don't know much about it. We both heard it's going to be great, but you and me, we stay away from something. We don't want spoilers, you know what I mean? So we went there pretty fucking virgin or ignorant, whatever you want to call it. We went into that fresh and clean. Our palate was cleansed.
We didn't know what to expect. Like we were down for whatever, you know?
I knew it was in space. Actually, I should say that. We both
So
it wasn't
how
completely
did we prepare for this movie though?
We took drugs.
We took drugs because we knew we wanted to enhance the experience, right? We wanted to make it as best experience as possible.
Okay, folks, you caught us. We took drugs. All right, and then we went to the we sat up front center.
We sat up front. It was in 3D.
Like we were 12 years old.
It was in 3D. We had 3D glasses.
I hate 3D, but I was like, I'm gonna go watch this in 3D anyways.
Yeah, I think you just have to kind of like figure out how it's like once your brain clicks, then you can enjoy it, but it takes a minute to like put everything together.
Evan, just to preface something, Evan bought popcorn, right?
Oh, I bought a medium popcorn, and I was like, I got a thing of water.
We're solid.
I forgot my souvenir cup though, son of a bitch.
Yeah, you did fuck up the night by not bringing your souvenir cup for a $1 refill. We could have got a giant fucking Coke or something like that.
Yeah, so like all the previews happen and everything, and then people are still like in the theater talking and finding their seats and stuff like that. But then like as soon as like the movie like started,
can you even remember the beginning?
No, dude, everybody shut the hell up though.
Yeah.
That's what I remember. Like they were all talking, and then like
the movie started.
The movie just started. It wasn't like Star Wars where they're like, "I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen."
Wait a sec. Was there an opening sequence?
No,
or it just started. Like
it just started where they were just like doing like a routine
in space, right?
Like a routine drill in space to like they were like fixing their air conditioning unit or something like that.
Okay, so that was first off though, it was crazy. So, but are we spoiling the movie or not spoiling the movie?
No, we haven't given anything away yet. They're in space.
I'm just saying, do we want to talk about things that happened or do we want to talk about the movie? We don't want to talk about the movie. That's not the point of a review.
No.
You don't talk about the movie in movie reviews.
Yeah, we're not tearing it apart. We're just talking about our experiences here.
Okay, so what happened to us?
Oh, dude, it was a thrill ride. It was like one of those it was like a revolutionary like way to shoot a movie, and we were flabbergasted. We were like hanging onto our chairs because we thought we were actually in space.
And then we spent a couple hours after like trying to get our bearings because the movie ripped our minds apart.
Oh, dude, the people behind us were probably like, "What the fuck are these guys doing?" They're like dodging every single time something like an asteroid comes by. These guys just cannot sit still. They're obviously fucked up.
Okay, one of the best things, Evan says this is his best compliment to a director is that at the end of the movie, Evan looks down to his right and his popcorn still sat there untouched. He forgot about his popcorn.
I was literally holding onto my chair like the whole time, and like I was like so floored. I didn't want to stop looking at anything.
Yeah,
and it was like the way it was shot was all like one continuous shot. To make it was like you were like in real time, so
you didn't touch your fucking popcorn. That's tip of the cap, right?
I was like, if you can, popcorn is so dear to my heart that like
if you can make me forget
if you can
popcorn,
make me forget about popcorn,
you're the man.
Yeah,
you're the man.
So then we stepped out the doors and then we actually like had my first bite of popcorn. I was like, oh, this is fucking delicious.
Yeah, at that point the movie stopped. Do you think the better drug was the drugs that we took or the movie? Like, what made you enjoy the popcorn more? Like, oh my god, I just saw that movie. Like, did the director or the drugs make you like the popcorn more? Or is that a weird question?
I just like popcorn in general. I don't really care what the motives are behind it. If someone came up and just handed me like a bag of popcorn, I probably would eat some, no matter who it was. I love
random
popcorn.
Dude, like in a shady club or something. Here, Evan, eat this popcorn.
What if you were like walking through like a mall and someone's like, "Hey, I just got out of a movie. I was so floored by this whole movie that I didn't touch my popcorn. It's all still untouched. It's delicious."
And then you get AIDS, man.
No,
there's people passing out AIDS popcorn all over the
place.
Via
popcorn?
Dude. You gotta watch out, man. You can't take random popcorn or random.
Was it mixed in with the butter?
Yeah, I don't know. They cook it in their blood into the butter, and then they drill the lawn so it doesn't look.
I don't think that's correct.
And then you eat it, and you have AIDS, man. It happens every day.
No.
In my life, at least.
So what was your where would you rank this movie watching experience in the
number one
in the rank of
it's
all the movies
one.
you ever watched?
And we talked about this. We sat at Denny's and blew our minds with fucking shakes and burgers and too much food. And I said, you know what? I hate to give things a favorite, like, oh, you're the best, but overall movie experience, if it had to give it like a score, like it's the highest one that I've ever had.
Yeah, it was an experience. You weren't just watching a film, you were actually a part of it.
And I don't know, some people don't like that kind of thing. There's a story but not much dialogue or anything like that. So some people come out of it and they're like, they don't like it. But me and Evan really like that kind of visual trip, like emotional experience in a movie. So it was my number one experience I've ever had.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which is weird to say, you know what I mean? Because we've seen a lot of fucking movies, but for a movie to be undisputed, like for two dudes like in their mid-20s to say that, it's a pretty good movie. I'd have to say.
For sure.
So we would say go see it.
Yeah, definitely. And you know what?
If you didn't get that drift.
See it if you haven't seen it yet, see it in 3D. Like I know like a lot of people don't like the experience of 3D, but this movie is like it was designed for it.
Yeah, that's why they did 3D in a different way than what you're used to seeing it. And also sit close. Like you're 12 years old. Like the front seats get close, man. It's one of those movies that really works well with being close as fuck to the screen. Yeah, anything else?
Go look up in your town which theater has like the biggest screen.
Go fucking measure it. Take a ladder.
If you don't usually spend like an extra $3, like spend the $3 to go see it in like a big screen.
Just go all out.
Yeah.
That's our highest recommendation.
That's it. That's the highest recommendation.
No more movies will be made, folks.
Yeah,
it's
everything else now is going to be below this movie.
Yeah, it's like the coming of Jesus. Things are done.
We said that about Titanic though, didn't we?
Yeah.
We were like, Titanic is like the best movie ever. It's fucking epic.
We fucked that one up, man. All right. That's it.
That's it. We're done.
Bye.